Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Our today's topic is types of frequency distribution. We have discussed earlier two types. Now the third one is open and series. You see, in some series, the lower class limit of the first class interval and the upper limit of the last class interval are missing. Instead, less than or below is specified in place of the lower class limit of the first class interval, and more than or above is specified in place of the upper class limit of the last class interval. Such a series is called open end series. Thus, an open end series is that series in which lower limit of the first class interval and or the upper limit of the last class interval is missing. Now this table shows such a series. You see here, below 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 20 and above. This is the frequency 1, 3, 4, 6, 1. You see, now in order to determine the limits of the open end class intervals, the general practice is to give same magnitude to these class intervals as is of the other class intervals in the series. However, this practice is adopted when the known magnitudes of different class intervals in the series are equal to each other. For example, in this table, since the magnitude of the class interval is the same throughout the series, the first class interval will be assumed as 0 to 5, because then it's 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, and the last will be 20 to 25. This is the open end series. So it's that series in which the lower limit of the first class interval is missing or the upper limit of the last class interval is missing. Now we will discuss the cumulative frequency series. See, cumulative frequency series is that series in which the frequencies are continuously added corresponding to each class interval in the series. Now let's proceed with an illustration of converting simple frequency series into a cumulative frequency series. And here is a simple frequency series like marks from 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. This is the frequency 3, 8, 9, 4, 4. So there are two ways of converting this series into a cumulative frequency series, and these are: number one, cumulative frequencies may be expressed on the basis of upper limit of the class interval. Example, less than 10, less than 15, less than 20, and the class intervals are 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and 15 to 20. Now the second way is that cumulative frequencies may be expressed on the basis of lower class limit of the class intervals. Example, more than 5, more than 10, more than 15, when the class intervals are 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Thus, when a frequency distribution is to be converted into a cumulative frequency distribution, the cumulative frequencies would correspond to either the lower class limit or the upper class limit of the class intervals in a series. So the cumulative frequencies would correspond to either the lower class limit or the upper class limits of the class interval in a series. Accordingly, the class intervals would get converted into less than or more than values. Less than or more than values. Now, see, this is an example of how a frequency distribution is converted into cumulative frequency distribution. Now, this is the first method. Here you can say we will write down marks less than 10 through this simple series. From 5, 10, 10 to 15, 15, 20. We will write down like this. As I told you earlier, it will be written like this: less than 10, less than 15, less than 20, less than 25, less than 30. So the number of students will be 0 plus 3, that will be equal to 3, and then it will be 3 plus 8, that will be equal to 11, and then 11 plus 9, that will be equal to 20, then 20 plus 4, that will be 24, then 24 plus 4, that will be equal to 28. We will get it from this table, right? Now, see, there is a second method in which we will write down the marks more than 5, more than 10, more than 15, more than 20, more than 25, and the number of students is 28. Then it will be 28 minus 3, 25, then 25 minus 8, 17, then 17 minus 9, 8, then 8 minus 4, that will be equal to 4. Now these are the two methods of converting frequency distribution into cumulative frequency distribution. Now I will show you the conversion of cumulative frequency series into simple frequency series. This is cumulative frequency series, marks less than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, number of students 4, 20, 40, 48, 50. This is cumulative frequency series. See, it may be converted into simple frequency series. Now, for illustration, if you see this first cumulative frequency series, now when we convert this cumulative frequency series into simple frequency series, we will write it down like this. See, here we will write it down like this. This less than 10 we will write down from 0 to 10. Less than 20 we will write it down like this: 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. Marks we write down this, and number of students we write down this: 4 first, then 20 minus 4, that will be equal to 20 minus 4, that will be equal to 16, then 40 minus 20, 40 minus 20, that will be equal to 20, and then 48 minus 40, that will be equal to 8, then 50 minus 48, 50 minus 48, that will be equal to 2. So this is the conversion of cumulative frequency series into a simple frequency series. In our next topic we will discuss mid-value frequency series. Thank you very much.